Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here we have an article from Verizon's News Center. And I wanted to speak about this one because I think this is getting very impressive from Verizon. So the last few root reports that we've gotten, root metrics that is, it may have looked like possibly that Verizon was, maybe losing its edge a little bit, right? AT&T was getting more wins, and then it looked like there may have been a possibility that AT&T could continue growing the network and scaling it and potentially, get closer to Verizon. Not catching them, but, just close that gap. Well, the first half of 2023, I know it's still early, but that does not look like the case at all. It looks like Verizon is just getting stronger and pulling away from the pack again. And now, while they're doing so early on, they're not waiting to tell you about it when Root Metrics releases their final findings. No, they're telling you about it right now as these markets get posted by Root Metrics. Verizon is putting out articles that they have the best network. This one is in Atlanta. They just put out Tucson, El Paso. They're putting them out one by one. Wherever they end up being number one, they're putting it out early because they seem very confident in their product. And this is coming from what many believe to be the gold standard of scientific testing, and Verizon again pulling away from the pack as they recently announced 200 million pops covered with C-band. I think that's pretty impressive in the time frame that they've had to build it out. And then by the end of the year, if they can get to 230, 240 covered million, that would be, I think that would be very impressive for the company. So now, again, looking at it objectively, this network that they're building has not gained them many customers or volume. Just being honest, right? They still struggle with that. T-Mobile and AT&T are more competitive than they've ever been, and the numbers are in favor of AT&T and T-Mobile, and Verizon seems to like it. They want to be judged on revenue. They don't really care about growth. So it seems like that's where, where it's heading in the foreseeable future. It's just going to be low growth, losses for Verizon, and growth for AT&T and T-Mobile. But that network from Verizon is going to be, it's going to be the standard. They're going to try to set the standard, even though T-Mobile has that, big lead, 300 million covered by the end of the year. Verizon is looking to set the standard, right? They're looking to incorporate the C-band, which they're building now. The CBRS eventually will go to NR as well. And then the millimeter wave that they've been building since 2017. That T-Mobile is now talking about, yeah, we can make it work. The economics work. Verizon told us the economics work. Verizon told us this in 2017. If the economics did not work, Verizon wouldn't be doing it. It's really that simple, right? So now T-Mobile potentially is going to start putting millimeter wave to use, right? Macro grid, where it makes sense. In some neighborhoods, they may even put up the nodes. So it's going to be very interesting to see this unfold, but it looks like on root metrics, at least, Verizon is pulling away from the pack again in a big way. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow the social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.